Hi, it's Marieta. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to talk about what does it mean that your E-2 investment must be invested into commercial, real and active business. So let's do this. So commercial enterprise means any kind of business for profit, except non-profit, must be real and active. So first I'm going to read definition from official source, and then I'm going to break it down for you. So enterprise must be real and active commercial or entrepreneurial undertaking, producing some service or commodity. If the investment relates to a new enterprise, then you must be convinced that it will be real and active commercial or entrepreneurial undertaking that will produce some service or commodity if the visa is issued. It cannot be a paper organization or idle speculative investment held for potential appreciation in value, such as undeveloped land or stocks held by an investor without the intent to direct the enterprise. The investment must be a commercial enterprise, thus must be for profit, eliminating non-profit organizations from the consideration. So I think it's pretty crystal clear that you have to invest into commercial enterprise, which is for profit. No NGOs, non-profits in this case are considered. And if you are considering to invest into real estate, then you have to be very careful, because if you're just going to invest, let's say you buy a property, you invest $300,000 and you're going to live in the property, then that is not really commercial enterprise. That is not really a commercial investment here, okay? That is actually a residential investment, and it's a passive investment, and it doesn't count because you need to generate profit. So you need to generate profit from this commercial enterprise. And just because you invest, you buy this property, and later in 5 or 10 years you want to sell the property, that's like a future, it's more speculative investment, not necessarily a real and active investment, okay? And therefore, if you do want to invest into real estate, what you can do, you can invest more than $300,000, because that's probably not going to help you. Or maybe you can start with a smaller amount, but you can turn the business into, let's say, flipping property business, or maybe you can turn it into a small Airbnb business, you know, or maybe you can turn it into seasonal rentals, weekly rentals, monthly rentals. So you really are actively engaged, and you are making money out of renting your property on weekly, bi-weekly or monthly basis, because then you would need marketing team, etc. So you can certainly be creative, but if you just want to invest into one property that is going to be your residential property, that doesn't really count, okay? So I hope it's clear. If you have any questions, leave them below, and make sure to sign up for my webinar. I'm going to post the link below in the description, and you can learn more about how you can get E-2 investor visa to the US. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay tuned.